Hello, grade 7. Let's start our revision on Unit 2 and Unit 3. Let's start with Lesson 1 in Unit 2. We can take different ways to move from the start point to this end point. We can take the way which is 150 kilometer distance, or 130 kilometer distance, or 170 kilometer distance. But to take the shortest line between the start point to the end point, we can take this way, which is 100 kilometer. So this is the displacement. So there is a difference between distance and displacement. Distance, it is the total length of any path taken by an object during its movement. But displacement, it is the shortest straight path or shortest straight line between the starting point to the end point. To calculate the speed of any object, we can use a rule or relation which is speed equal distance over time. So speed, it is the distance covered per unit of time. The measuring unit of distance is meter or kilometer, and the measuring unit of time is second, hour, minutes, and the measuring unit of speed are meter per second or kilometers per hour. Let's solve problem. Calculate the speed of an object that covers a distance of 8 meters in a time 2 seconds. We have here the distance, which is 8, and the time, which is equal 2. So we can get the speed easily. Distance over time, 8 over 2 equal 4 meters per second. Let's continue talking about the work. A force, as you see in this picture, a force does work when it acts on a body and causes its displacement in the same direction as the applied force. So the work, it is the amount of energy required to move a body by a certain displacement in the same direction as the force acting on it. As you see, the direction of pushing force is the same direction of the motion. And we can also get or know or calculate the amount of the work by force times displacement. Problem: person push an object with a force of 20 Newton, causing it to move in a straight line for a distance of 50 meters in the same direction as the force. Pay attention, in the same direction. Calculate the work. Work equal force times displacement. We have the force here 20 Newton, and also we have the distance, which is 50. So get the work easily. And the measuring unit of the work equal or is joule. Let's talk finally about the potential energy, which is the stored energy on the object due to work done on it. And there are factors affect on the potential energy, which are body weight and the height. And we can get the potential energy by relation potential energy equal mass equal weight times height. If we don't have the weight, we can get the weight by another relation, which is weight equal mass times gravitational force. Let's solve this problem. Calculate the potential energy of a body. Its mass is 6 kilograms at height of 3 meters. Okay, here we have the height, but we don't have here the mass, the weight, but we have the mass. So first of all, or first step, we have to get the weight of the body. 6 times 10 equals 60. So the weight of the body equals 60. Second step, calculate the potential energy. We have the weight, which is 60, and the height in the problem, which is 3 meters. So calculate the potential energy. Another problem, calculate the potential energy if the weight of object equal 20 Newton and the height is 5 meters. So potential energy equal 20 times 5 equal 100 joule. Okay, if the height of this object decreases to half, but the weight remains constant. Okay, so weight remains constant. يعني as we see, weight equal 20 Newton here, so the weight will be also 20. What about the height? The height was 5 meters. Okay, and in this problems, it tells me the height decreased to half. So the height was 5 meters, so it will be 2.5. Then calculate the potential energy. 20 times 2.5 equal 50 joule. The potential energy in the first case 100 joule. It becomes 50 joule. What will happen? The potential energy decrease to half. And there are many ideas and different problems in the revision sheet. Okay. Then kinetic energy. Kinetic energy means motion, movement. Any movement, any motion means kinetic energy. So the acquired energy of a body result its movement means kinetic energy. And the kinetic energy depends on mass and speed. Of course, mass is measured by kilograms and speed is measured by meter per second. And to calculate the kinetic energy, half mass times v square. Problem, calculate the kinetic energy if the mass of object equal 5 kilograms and the speed of the object equal 10 meter per second. Use this relation of the kinetic energy to get the kinetic energy. And don't forget the square of speed. Okay, if the body mass decreases to half and the speed remains constant, wait,